Emmanuel Macron has been a leading critic of the EU offering any significant concessions to the UK in the post-Brexit trade negotiations, and now European insiders have claimed the French president could be in favour of a no-deal Brexit. Mr. Macron has been strongly opposed to any changes to fishing rights in a post-Brexit trade deal with the UK. The French president's hostility has proved a major hurdle in the negotiations, and a EU insider has suggested he is actively pushing for a no-deal. Senior political sources in France have said Mr. Macron has been keen to play bad cop in the current Brexit negotiations and would not mind if the talks failed to produce a deal. The insiders said the French president would rather see the talks collapse than agree a bad deal, particularly over fishing rights. Mr. Macron fears such an outcome could pave the way for other states to quit the EU, which would damage his credentials as the architect of a stronger, more autonomous Europe. Such a stance will form a key part of his re-election campaign, as he plans to emphasize a united EU has the power to protect itself from global rivals, pandemics, economic crises, migration and climate change. Though the next French election isn't until 2022, Mr. Macron wants to ensure he secures a second presidential term. His rival is likely to be far-right National Rally leader Marine Le Pen, who is pushing for Brussels to have less control over member states. As a result, Mr. Macron is likely to campaign on his pro-EU stance and wants to see Brexit fail. A political source told The Telegraph, France's stance is to show that Brexit cannot be a success. From that view, the prospect of no deal is not necessarily a problem. France has warned it will veto the trade deal if the terms are not agreeable. Clement Beaune, Secretary of State for Europe and a close ally of Mr. Macron, said, "I want to tell our fishermen, our producers, the citizens, that we will not accept a deal with bad terms." Other French politicians have backed Mr. Macron's tough approach.